I'm Alexandra Lewinson, and this is Amelia Lewinson.
And I'm Adam Lewinson, the husband.
And we explored alternative medicine for the opportunity to produce this beautiful little girl. And we decided after we got married that we were gonna start a family, and we wanted to be a little bit more aggressive about it because of our ages. We tried and couldn't conceive for a little while, and I was being proactive, so after about 3 months, I went to my gynecologist. When we got the blood work back, he called me on the phone, and he said, well, I have some news for you. You can never have children. I was hysterical. I just was in this daze and depressed and sad and angry. When the doctor told me that I couldn't conceive, he said the reason why was because my FSH was 26 and it was too late and it was over. We started to do research on FSH and find out what it was all about. And I went to a fertility specialist. And the first thing they said to us was, let's do some blood work. So we did blood work again. We kept getting my FSH tested, and I went from 26 to 32 to 36 to like 38. And I decided to do something different. And so I went and saw my acupuncturist, and she and I built up an immediate rapport. And we talked a little bit about what was going on and about my FSH, and she was very optimistic, very hopeful. She's like, great, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. We'll make it happen. And I started going to her once a week, and she gave me Chinese herbs. I gave up wheat, yeast, dairy, sugar, alcohol, caffeine. So I gave up all that and went through withdrawals. Sorry. It was hard. The first 2 weeks was not nice. And then we started the process of acupuncture once a week. And that went on for a while, and I was getting my FSH tested once a month, and it was still growing, and it really didn't change much. I was at my wit's end because nothing was happening. My acupuncturist recommended that I go to this group called Mind Body, and it was the best experience I had had. I had 16 other women in the same situation as me. It was through these great relationships that I was able to find more hope, because I felt like I had lost hope. I started exercising, and we did some cupping, and we stimulated, and I was meditating now twice a week because of the Mind Body class. And by August 4th, my stomach was killing me, and I was pregnant. Oh, a lot of things. I think that diet definitely made a difference. I think I started to exercise, but I have to say a lot of it was working with the acupuncturist on my nutrition, and I never stopped the herbs. I feel like I turned back the clock in a sense. The irony of all of this was the 1 month I did not get my FSH tested was the month I got pregnant. And I think that it was just meditating. I was meditating for this golden, beautiful golden egg.
I was always raised to be open to alternative medicine in addition to traditional Western medicine. And I think some of these kinds of alternative medicines that we talk about today, give it a little bit more time and it will become mainstream. What we eat is so key. When Alexandra changed her diet, and then I had to also change my diet just to be a good husband, it does definitely make a difference.
I feel like what we did, alternative medicine or homeopathic, all of that is actually what is the medicine, and then Western medicine is what complements it. So it's changed our mindset. What I would want to pass on for women is to, first of all, you're not alone. And that's really important, is to know you're not alone. And that there's hope, and that if you want something enough, there is a way to do it, but it's different for everybody. It just depends on what you want and how much you're willing to give up to do it, or how much you're willing to explore what you need, and then to surround yourself with people that are the experts in their field and that can offer you lots of options and possibilities, and to know your threshold, to know when it is enough, and to know when it's time to do something different, because families can be created in lots of different ways. And what also doesn't hurt is I had this awesome person right next to me who was willing to listen to whatever I said and do whatever I said.
That's not how I remember it, but okay, I'll take it.
History's rewriting itself right now as we speak. Right now. You were fabulous.
Thank you, I appreciate that.